thing when you hear it. It's like, okay, great, I'm going to go for that. You go down there, they're very nice people, don't get me wrong, but the criteria is like ridiculous. Are you here too long or you haven't been here long enough? Where do you fit in between that situation? How are you going to have a program where this one is eligible and this one is not? I mean, we're in shelters. What do we have? And if you're not in a shelter, and you're working, like I said, I work 3 jobs, and I'm still barely making it. It's hard. Apartments cost at least $50 to $60 in Hamilton, Ewing, even in Trenton, in the area. They're very expensive. Then when you have children, it's a little more difficult. You got to possibly take care of the kids, and this, that, and third. It's very, very difficult. But the housing situation is it's just a mess. The list on, like I said, 5 years. Kingsbury is what, 7 years, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky. That's not even a safe place to live.
Exactly.
But you're waiting 7 years to get in some place
you
that
really
you're
don't want to
scared to even get on the elevator.
Exactly.
You find yourself compromising all the time because housing is not affordable.
No.
It's like a messed up area or being on the street.
Exactly.
I'm going to wait 7 years to get here. You don't be scared to live here and stay in the house once I get there. But it's better than living on the street because I have children. But this is what I have to accept.
Exactly.
Ladies, I
sacrifice.
think that we made a very clear statement that it doesn't make any sense. It keeps you from being all that you can be.
Yes, definitely.
It keeps you from being an RN.
Caring, with desperate shortage of RNs in our state, and yet because you can't afford a place to be unless you immediately give up your dream. Stacy, how do we fix it?
Well, I can't even.
Can I hear you, Stacy?
Oh, I know. I'm trying to pull my thoughts together because I have 2 little kids and I'm very lucky to have a roof over my head. And it's really it's horrible to have to listen to people who don't have a roof over their head and have 2 little kids and not know where they're going to go. And we have legislators and decision makers who are, some of them are upstairs and some of them are right around the corner, who need to hear your story.
We needed to be in here.
Well, they will hear you. We will make sure of that. But the policies that they're putting forward are policies that are going to take the situation and instead of making it better, which is what we should be like, what we've elected people to do, ostensibly, instead of making those situations better, they're going to create policies that are going to make those situations worse. What New Jersey needs is more housing, not less. Between Senator Lesniak's proposal to allow municipalities to build no housing if they don't want to, and Governor Christie's budget cuts, which are going to decimate communities' ability to build housing, take a $30 million state investment that would help create homes that people need, and which leverages another $100 million in private investment, instead of doing those things that are going to put houses and create jobs by needing to build those houses, instead of putting that money into making sure that people have a safe and decent place to live, they're going to take that money and fill a budget hole that is pretty much unfillable, and create policies that are going to let towns not have to build homes if they don't want to. And a lot of towns are very recalcitrant to do what's the right thing and make sure that there's a diverse set of housing choices so that people need a 2-bedroom apartment, they can access that. Or if they want, if they have the means and they want a McMansion, by all means, they can build one. But there should be a variety of housing choices for people and not just one kind of housing. Right now, what we have is mostly a high-end market. It's as if you went to the supermarket and all that was available was filet mignon. What we need is some mac and cheese and some hamburger helper and some tofu dogs. And a variety of stuff so that people at different income levels can afford to have different homes in communities where they feel safe and wanted. So that's our job as advocates, is to make sure that your stories get told, and we are going to do that. There are reporters, hang on one second, Barb. There are reporters upstairs who are covering a different hearing, a very technical hearing on budget issues. And what I would like to do is ask some folks to come up with each of us that staff this and try to find some of those reporters either where they are in that hearing or on press row where they work. And if they're not there and we can't get them directly, we will take your videos and take your stories and make sure that they get sent those videos so that they can hear your stories firsthand, because they're too important to just have stuff going on in the state house.
So that's.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I just went to a conference for the when they recapped the re-entry laws that they're coming up
Barbara,
with.
introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm sorry. My name is Barbara Thompson. I'm the director of Doorway Hope. And I just went to a conference and they were speaking about the re-entry laws. I have another concern. What we are finding is that a lot of the clientele that are coming to the different shelters are ex-offenders. At some point in time, they have something in their background. This criminal record is now going to be a block for those that possibly could get into affordable housing. That's a no-no. And now I'm telling the landlords, private landlords are also doing, background checks, and this is a block for that as well. Now, first of all, you got this high cost housing. Now you're going to have these blocks for people, substance abuse histories and criminal backgrounds. They're going to be completely left out of the loop. They're not going to be available to you. Now, they have a new law for the reentry law that says that they're going to give people coming out of the institutions a rehabilitated certificate, which the landlords and employers are going to have to accept. So my question was, what about those people that got out prior to this law and they were trying to make it? They've been doing what they have to do and they're trying to make it. I said, how is this going to affect them? And I was told it won't. They're hoping that this law is going to springboard and allow you, those that have that prior history of substance abuse or criminal background, they're hoping that this is going to springboard and allow you to then get in, right in on the skirts of this law. The problem that I had, and I still have with that, is that we're not talking about individuals who may be able to find somewhere to stay. I'm talking about families. And that's not a chance that I think we can afford to take, to have children, women with children in the street because they don't have the background, the squeaky clean background that some others may have. But their solution was that they're trying to get them in programs such as mine, such as Homefront.
Barbara, all of our children